Dahanjo, ladies and gentlemen. Matt the Greeter. Take a look. Pronounce that town for me. Oh, look at this guy. It's going to pull out and block everybody. Thanks, dude. All about you, brother. It is all about you. I told you I didn't like that intersection. Alright, there's some cool stuff up ahead I want to show you. Alright, yeah. So if you pause the video to pronounce that town, it is Stoughton. Oh, my college roommate was from Montclair, New Jersey. Home of the best bagels I ever had. And to hear him pronounce words, we went to college together in Quincy, Massachusetts, right next to Boston, and to hear him read road signs, like literally I think I permanently dismayed an ab muscle from laughing at some of his pronunciations. But anyway, he probably would have pronounced that Stoughton. Anyway, enough about me. Let me tell you about one of my favorite bands. And it's Best of the Eagles. B-O-T-E. Best of the Eagles. So check it out, man. I did a moto vlog on them last year. There's some cool water stuff around here, but you can't look at it because there's bad traffic. Anyway, I did a moto vlog last week because I went to their show in Norwood, Massachusetts. There's a beautiful little theater there. And dude, I was blown away. I was like, first of all, I was like, yeah, I don't know if I know a lot of Eagles music, or like, I don't know if I like a lot of Eagles music. Well, wrong. You know, I went there and it was like, oh, I like this song, I like this song, I love that song, I like this song. You know, it was like song after song. Not only that, these guys, Best of the Eagles, are superior musicians, right? So all right, I do some YouTube videos here and there. I like to cover some songs on my other channel, but very poorly. No technology. Like, I really should take that channel down and just redo things properly. But at any rate, you have to be really careful what songs you cover, because some bands get really, or their labels get super hostile and will take your video down. Not only that, threaten you and threaten to take your channel down. One of those bands is the Eagles, and I know they wanted to be called Eagles, that's the lore, and not the Eagles, but Eagles. And I forget, was it Elton John or somebody who kept calling them the Eagles to the point where they had to just give in? That makes me laugh. But anyway, they're one of those bands like Don Henley, really super hostile. I don't know where you're stopping, ma'am. Oh, okay, there's a weird stop line here. It's way back. Oh, probably because there's a driveway there. So he's wicked hostile about it. And so you don't cover Eagles music, which is really, so a lot of people don't like the Eagles anymore. You know, they like the music but have no time on earth for the band. Well, if that's the case for you, you have got to go see Best of the Eagles. The Best of the Eagles, I was trying to keep this video totally positive because the concert was incredible yet again. So it wasn't like a one-time thing. So I saw them, yet again, 2 years in a row, and they were just as good. And I'm telling you, you close your eyes, and it's the Eagles. The drummer, Mark, sounds like Don Henley. Like, he really does. He plays the drums and sings at the same time, and he really pulls it off. You know, super good. And like, everybody who's in the band is a master at their craft. You know what I mean? I don't know, we're in a weird spot here. I'm afraid if I pull up, I'm gonna get stranded. There we go. You gotta be careful at intersections this time of day. Anyway, each musician, you know, right down to the keyboard player, you know, I'm telling you, you have to see them to believe them. So I would say, I give you this homework, ladies and gentlemen. If you get the chance, please go see Best of the Eagles. They pretty much play smaller venues. You're gonna get a good seat. If you see them in Norwood, just don't take my seat, front row balcony. I love That's my favorite seat because I can see the band, I can watch them communicate, and sometimes you can catch a peek of like a guitar tech or you know, I don't know if they even have a guitar tech, but you could see the guy, you know, just off stage. You know, you could see a lot of the behind the, you know, stuff that everybody else is kind of ogling the band. And those of you who are musicians like I am really get a kick out of just watching the interplay between the band members, and that non-verbal communication is really satisfying because I've been there, you know what I mean? I know this turn looks like a mistake, but believe it or not, this is like the road that leads to the major road. But anyhow, man, Best of the Eagles, the best kept secret, and I'm trying not to let them be a secret. I tell everybody, and actually, I mean, the concerts really, they sell out super quick now, so if you want to see them, you got to jump on the tickets. You really do. And you know, here's a funny thing too. So I was at the show, my in-laws took me for my birthday, and you know, got me the seat I like. I mean, they're very look at these water features, by the way, as we go by. They got me this, you know, the nice seat. Got a ticket for my wife and all that stuff, and so we went, and like 3/4 of the way through the show, the main singer, I've forgotten his name, I'm sorry, brother, but he says, oh, before we sing this next song, he said, is Matt with the motorcycle here? Matt with the motorcycle channel? And like, I'm telling you, I thought I was hallucinating. I was like, what is happening right now? And so everybody's looking around, so I stood up and kind of waved my hands like, I'm him. And he said some really nice things about my last review. Now look at this, looks like I'm gonna slam into a wall, right? This is the aqueduct. Oh, bike sounds good under there, but I'm afraid I'm gonna eat it if I fall. What's up, little kids? Yeah, so there's a lot of water features here, but there's so much traffic, you really can't stare at it too much. I wish you could go back in time and redesign this part of the town, because there's some really cool stuff that you can't take advantage of anymore. So anyway, yeah, the dude called me out, and you know, everybody looked at me and clapped. It was really surreal and weird. But it was so funny because it was like there were a lot of old people, and I loved it, because when you're at a concert, it does not matter what age you are in the calendar, you're transported to your youth. So there's a lot of old people in the audience. As soon as that first chord plays, there are no more old people in the audience. I mean, music is such a restorative and magical thing, you know, and so God bless bands like that can transport people to their youth again. It is like the fountain of youth, and people walk in hunched over and walk out of a show like that a little taller, you know what I mean? And I'm not being melodramatic here, but yeah, so one of the old ladies, like somewhere behind me, when the guy said he's got a motorcycle channel, she said, it better be a Harley. And then at the end of the show, there's a couple of older ladies, and next to me, off to my left, and they both leaned forward and said, good night, Matt. Good night, Matt. It was really funny. But man, talk about a surreal moment. So yeah, I emailed the band later. I was like, yeah, thanks for that. And I said, next time you come around, you know, I'd be happy to come up and sing Tequila Sunrise with you, half joking. And I haven't heard back from them. So guys, it was only half a joke. But no, it was a really, really, really great show. So again, if you get a chance to see Best of the Eagles, BOTE, don't look at the YouTube videos, don't do any of that stuff. Go see them in person. You absolutely, if you're disappointed, it's your own fault, you know. I don't know what they were jingle jangling about back there, but maybe it's well, actually no, I'm gonna keep it positive. Boys, girls, children of all ages. I don't know what those signs said, and I'm gonna leave it at that, because I'm on a positive note. I'm just thinking about a great concert that I just went to. So yeah, Best of the Eagles, check them out. Tell them Matt the Greeter sent you, and they'll charge you double. And yeah, hope you guys have a great night. I'll talk to you real soon, okay? All right, bye.